Hey guys, just Bush here and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh video. So I think it was last week I uploaded a Sky Striker Eldlich profile, and in the profile I mentioned I was also toying around with like the pure trap Eldlich deck, and someone in the comments actually asked if they could see the list, so I was like, might as well do a video on it. I've been playing it at like, I don't know, I played 1 or 2 locals, 2 or 3 locals, yeah 3 I'm pretty sure. And 2 of them I didn't do so hot, and then with this new list basically I won the 3rd local, which was fun, so I was like, might as well share the deck. I'm still not like 100% set on if this is like the correct build or way to build the Eldlich deck at this point, but I definitely think it's interesting, as you will see, as you have probably seen in the thumbnail, as well. Just a cool way to build the deck, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, let's just dive into the deck list. Alright, so getting right into the deck profile, we are starting with the monster cards. Obviously we are playing Golden Lord, just 2 copies. I definitely think 2 copies is enough. Like, you obviously never want to draw multiples, and you know, if you do have to draw both of these, that's not the best, I would say. Sometimes drawing it is nice, especially going second, because it just it forces out a negate or an interruption card, which is nice. But yeah, really, there's no need to play 3, it just bricks. The only reason why you would want to play 3 is because, I don't know, if there's some deck that would banish your Golden Lords all the time, but there really isn't, and oftentimes you can kind of play around it by just keeping Sanguine on the field if you know your opponent is playing something like DD Crow or something like that. So yeah, 2 is enough. Then the normal summon of the deck, which is probably an interesting part, is triple Condemned Witch. For those of you who are not aware of what this card does, it is on normal summon you can add 1 forbidden quick play spell from your deck to your hand, so you can add stuff like Forbidden Lands, Forbidden Chalice, but of course the card we want to be adding of this is Forbidden Droplets, because it's just the best one out of all of those, and this also kind of synergizes with your Eldlich cards. Like if you only have access to the Golden Lands, you can use Droplet to pitch one of the Golden Lands to get to your engine that way, and don't have to wait to summon one of the Golden Lands and then link it away. And then the other cool part about this card is that in your opponent's main phase, it has a quick effect where you can tribute it to summon 1 level 4 fairy monster from your deck, except Condemned Witch. And the card we are summoning of this is this guy, which is the Berry Statue of the Heavens, which, like all the other Berry Statues, just prevents your opponent from special summoning except for the attribute it has, and in this case that's Light, which just happens to be the same as all the Golden Lands and the Golden Lord himself. So this is a really cool stun engine. Condemned Witch getting you the Droplet will also usually prevent your opponent from walking over this with their normal summon, because there's not really any meta relevant normal summons that are 1k or more, or 2k or more. So you just halve it with the Droplet, and then you can kind of usually sit on the Barrier Statue, which can honestly be a win condition by itself. Like, obviously it's very good against Tri Brigade. It's not that good against Drytron, so we're playing a different normal summon if we were playing against Drytron, because this is obviously just, you know, everything they summon basically is light, so it really doesn't do much against that. But it's good against Tri Brigade, it's good against Sky Striker if they don't see like Afterbird or Widow Anchor, so it's not that good against Sky Striker. It's good against Sediment Grade. It's mostly just good against Tri Brigade. It's also okay against Dragon Link, so yeah, but even if this isn't good, just this this gal getting you the Forbidden Droplet can usually be quite strong. Then, like I said, the Forbidden Droplet, which we are searching with the Condemned Witch. Honestly, I wouldn't play it if I wasn't playing the Witch engine, but since I am, it is quite good, and it can definitely come up, even if you don't have the Witch. And then for the other spells, I'm playing Triple Extravagance and Double Pot of Prosperity. I'm not playing the Outland for the reason why most like trap Eldlich lists are not running it, and that's because it's just clogs up one of your spell and trap card zones, so you can only set 4 traps, and we want to set 5 traps. 5 traps. And then yeah, like these are basically I wouldn't say better consistency cards, but definitely if you already have access to your engine, this can just get you to a non-engine card which you might really want, like the Content Witch, or just a really good trap card, or a Floodgate. So yeah, and then Extravagance, just Pot of Greed, right? So, and then I'm also playing Call by the Grave. This card's just nice. People are playing like a bunch of hand traps. Ash and Bell can definitely be very, very annoying against the Eldlich engine, and you just kind of want to resolve your pots. So yeah, this card's just, I think it's good. Then moving on to the traps, which is the remainder of the deck. Triple Sanguine, Triple Conquistador, and double Haquiro for the Eldlich part of the deck. This is just, at this point in the game, the much better disruption. Haquiro can still be fine, especially against Drytron. Obviously, the card is very strong. But yeah, I definitely think this ratio is perfectly fine. And you just kind of want to see, once you start seeing these cards along with your power traps, you start basically winning the game. So yeah, not much to say about that. Then moving on to the trap cards, we are playing triple of this Old Man and then more Old Man cards. Yeah, just these Solemns, they're just nice. I know some people might not want to play Solemn Judgment in the main deck since it's kind of bad going second, but honestly, I think it's absolutely fine. And then Solemn Strike is very strong going second, actually, along with some of the other cards we're playing. Then Skill Drain, Order, this should be banned, and honestly I feel like Skill Drain might also be ban worthy. Not that it's doing anything at this point in time, but it's just a very degenerate card, right? And I don't even want to talk about this card, to be honest. Like, but yeah, obviously in this trap deck we are going to be playing it. Then this one of the best traps, Torrential Tribute, can totally blow out the opponent. It's really good going second. This can usually just kind of win you the game going second, especially if you have it paired with something like Solemn Strike or just something else that baits in the gate. Very, very strong card. Then another really good card going second is Punishment. This trap is so insane, honestly. Usually if you can use this to trade like 1 for 2, that's very, very strong. That's the kind of plays you want to be doing in a deck like this, because of course you're playing the Untus. There's some other cards I kind of want to be playing. Well, I don't really want to be playing with this, but like if I played the actual Nadir Servant package, there's definitely some other interesting cards I would want to play. But maybe we will, I'll show you guys that those cards once I do a deck profile of the deck with the Servants. And then the last cards are double Ice Prison. Honestly, I want to play 3, but I really couldn't find my third one. This is just to out Dragoon, right? You just need some out Dragoon, so I'm playing the Droplet and this. Even though, like, if your opponent doesn't pressure you too much, it's possible to out your Dragoon because they have to negate the Golden Lord Grave effect, and then it doesn't gain the, what's it called, the counter, or the 1 times attack boost, so they have to keep negating that, and then hopefully you can use, like, Ice Prison them or something to out it. And then the last card in the deck are Double Trap Trick. This card is really nice because it both gets you access to the Eldlich part of the deck, and then if you already have access to it, it just gets you to your good cards like Prison, like Torrential Tribute, which is nice. So big fan of this card. That's the main deck. 41 cards. Actually, I definitely want to play 40, but I kind of accidentally played 41. Like, I was kind of sure I was playing 40, and then it ended up being 41. But honestly, it was fine. I also am not immediately sure what I would want to cut from the list. So yeah. Then moving on to the extra deck, which really is almost pointless. But yeah, I'm playing Triple Untus just because I don't want it to get banished on the Extravagance. It's just really good. With the Punishment, like, this is probably the extra deck card you use the most, and you are not even summoning it, obviously. Then I'm playing double Pleiades for the trap cards, which is nice. Yeah, I really love Pleiades. It just gives me flashbacks to Cosmo, and I love Cosmo. Then I'm playing these. They just, I don't know, they might come up. This sometimes helps you push for game. You could argue that we would want to play more of this because of Extravagance, but honestly, you rarely ever really need it. Then I'm also playing Zeus with the trains. Yeah. I'm playing double Link Spider just to have something to link the Golden Land monster into. I know that Imduk is probably better, but these are nice and ulti, so I wanted to play these. Then I'm playing Phoenix, just might come up. Ocean Gun is just interesting because you can link like the Golden Lord and the land, or just 2 lands or whatever you want basically into this, and then if it dies you can possibly get back your Barrier Statue, which is the reason why I'm playing it. It didn't come up obviously, but like, I know it might. Then I'm playing Vampire Sucker. No specific reason, to be honest. Like, just getting the draw of this can be good. So, yeah. Then Access Code and Unicorn for the last extra deck cards. I know, just random stuff that might come up. Then for the side deck, so this is the card I'm playing versus Drytron, basically. Instead of the Witch, it's also really good against other random stuff like, I don't know, Altergeist. It's good against Salamangreat. It's just pretty good normal summon. It's just nice to have. Then I'm playing Triple Sphere mode for going second. Yeah, you're not using a super important normal summon. Like if you can just Sphere mode your opponent and just set your trap cards, you should be able to win the game. Yeah, super nice cards. Should be a staple on the side of this deck. I'm also playing Prankotrops, just another nice going second card. Really generic, so good against a lot of things. So yeah, then I'm playing like this artifact package. Obviously you need to activate this before you do the Sanguine. The reason I'm playing the Sanctum is that it's kind of like another out to cards like Lightning Storm, where you can go, if they have Lightning Storm, you can just go Sanctum, bring out the Scythe, then after that they shouldn't really be able to do much if you're playing like a, you know, a meta-relevant deck. And then after that you can hopefully set your trap cards, and then, the thing is you just kind of want to set this along with 1 or 2 other trap cards. You don't really want to set 5, because then you will most likely lose to the Lightning Storm anyway, and then this will like almost definitely keep you in the game, which is nice. So yeah, that's the reasoning behind the artifact package. And then I'm playing Storm Duster against other back row decks, and Feather Duster as well, just against other back row decks. Can be a blowout, which is nice. You are playing basically 5 copies of this with the Trap Trick, and I just wanted to play something against other back row decks. Because as you can see, the deck is really heavily built to play against other, like, but against the more combo decks. So yeah guys, that was the deck list. Hope you really enjoyed it. If you have any thoughts about the deck, be sure to let me know down in the comments below. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, I would really greatly appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. We're slowly but steadily nearing the 2K subscribers. So yeah, that would be appreciated. If you have any like video ideas or things you would want to see on the channel, be sure to let me know as well. And yeah, I think that's it. I guess I'll see you in the next one.